the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
After hitting the field goal, now Sloman handling the kickoff duties. McKenzie now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Burrow's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they go play action now. Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
We often talk about hang time for punts, but in this case, we should probably calculate the hang time on that throw because that one hung up there for a long time and managed to keep going and going until it found its target.
And you can see in the next-gen stats, that one is 62 yards in the air. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. George Kittle from 6 yards away. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up in 3. Myers. Lead is now 14-10. Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 46 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking sideline, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Moore, the man in motion. On 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. He can't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss. It brings up 4. Rodgers now after the sack. He'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Marquez Callaway. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers are once again back in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. McKenzie now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Looking for the out route, he's got it, complete to Kittle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 1. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow again to the big tight end, George Kittle. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. First and 10 at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Quality coverage that time. The slowdown has been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. His throw incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because any completions on 1st and 2nd down, now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And that will be incomplete as well.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st down, Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught inside the 5. That's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. From the 5 now, second and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 5-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Quick slant to Watson. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Rodgers finding Watson for the Packer first. Now Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones with career touchdown number 60. And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. He's going to take another shot here. He's got him in. Complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They go play action with Burrow. Oh, Metcalf, what a catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis Davis picks it. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Sam Sloman.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And he's taken down here by the Saints. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. Moore, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line. So a good grab there. And here's a guy, they had to learn the offense quick, just picked up as a free agent earlier this week.
And usually there's a connection, isn't there? A past coach, someone from the front office who knew him from before and thought that he could help this team.
Rodgers to throw once more. Touchdown! 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Saints 14. Sam Sloman set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. McKenzie now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And the bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And now here is another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense. And they've done it.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
A gain of 42 yards.
Rodgers now on first down. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Moore, the man in motion. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. This is caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Packers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Sam Sloman set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
On one, Rick.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Final minute now of the third quarter.
A big loss on the play.
Throwing on second and long. Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. And a